entertainment pleasure,
we present our most mysterious
and miraculous tale.
A stunning example of
magic! I've got nothing.
Aww. And merriment.
What?
Merriment. Knock, knock.
Are you come in? The door's unlocked. Okay, sure.
You will witness acts of lust.
Hey,
Have a collection
I'm not
of
homeless.
Neopets.
Murder. And holy war.
War!
Hey! No! Stop! Stop it!
We're sorry.
and a climax. Oh, ladies and gentlemen, a climax justly famous throughout the civilized world.
Ooh. Ah. I saw this in Vegas.
Shh. Not now, later.
Aww.
Poor guy.
Our tale today concerns the firstborn son of Charlemagne and is entitled Our tale today concerns the firstborn son of Charlemagne and is entitled
Pippin!
Pippin! The banner.
What?
The banner? Our tale today concerns the firstborn son of Charlemagne and is entitled
Pippin! His life and times.
But before we begin, let me assure you that what you're about to see is the true life and story of Pippin. You see, there have been many misconceptions about Pippin. One, that he was
A hunchback.
Sanctuary!
Right this way, my son.
Yes, master.
or that he was
Enormously tall.
or that he was
Left-handed, except in bowling.
But I beg you, cast all previous misconceptions aside and accept what we enact for you today. The life of Pippin begins.
Pippin as a child showed tremendous thirst for knowledge. Immersed in these pursuits, the years went by quickly.
Charlemagne sent Pippin to the University of Padua.
And the faculty of the university granted him the special title of Scholar of the House. Pippin replied to this offer in his own deeply moving words.
He may be a little nervous. This is his first time playing this role.
Could I have some more lights, please?
Well, he may not be that nervous.
He wants more lights. Let's give him some lights. Lights!
Thank you. Gentle tutors, respected members of the faculty, I'm very thankful for the knowledge that you have given me, but I'm afraid what I'm looking for can't be found in books.
And Pippin made a promise.
I promise not to live my life on commonplace, ordinary pursuits. You see, I know there is something.
Something fulfilling.
Something completely fulfilling.
Something truly fulfilling.
Something absolutely fulfilling.
Something completely and truly fulfilling.
Absolutely.
Something completely and absolutely fulfilling. Something completely and truly and absolutely fulfilling. And I'm going to find it. I don't know what I'm going to do or where I want to go, but every man has his season, every man has his time. Show me a reason and I'll soon show you a rhyme. Cats fit on the windowsill, children fit in the snow. So why do I feel I don't fit in anywhere I go. Rivers belong where they can ramble. Eagles belong where they can fly. I've got to be where my spirit can run free. Gotta find my corner of the sky. Every man has his daydreams. Every man has his goals. People like the way dreams have of sticking to the soul. Thunderclouds have their lightning. Nightingales have their song. And don't you see, I want my life to be something more than long. Rivers belong where they can ramble. Eagles belong where they can fly. I've got to be where my spirit can run free. Gotta find my corner of the sky. So many men seem destined to settle for something small, but I won't rest until I know I'll have it all. So don't ask where I'm going, just listen when I'm gone. And far away you'll hear me singing softly to the dawn. Rivers belong where they can ramble. Eagles belong where they can fly. I've got to be where my spirit can run free. Gotta find my corner of the sky.
Not bad for your first time.
I've seen worse. I mean,
That was something.
Journey, journey to inspire, exciting, mystic and exotic. Journey through our anecdotic review.
The royal court of Charles the Great.
The first day I was home from Padua, my father sent me a horse. The second day, he sent me a falcon. The third day, I went hunting. And on the fourth day, my father finally came himself.
Enter Charlemagne.
This part's portrayed by an actor with enormous power.
a giant on the battlefield and in the bedroom.
Oh, thank you so much.
Don't mention it.
Pippin!
Father!
Good morning.
Good morning, sir.
Well, welcome home, son. Well, hello, son.
Hello.
You look thinner.
I know.
So, son.
So.
Last night, didn't you miss dinner?
No.
Well, how do things go in Padua?
Very well, sir. Some of my tutors
Good, good. I'm a great believer in education.
And yet you would become the most powerful man in the world without it.
The most powerful man in the world, Pippin. Don't exaggerate. What about the Pope?
I rank you ahead of the Pope, sir.
I happen to agree with you, but the world I grew up in was simpler. In my day, the sword solved every problem. Tomorrow is for you.
But it's still today.
But for how long, Pippin? Sunrise and sunset are similar, but not identical.
Enter Lewis, Pippin's half-brother, and, after Pippin, heir to the throne. Addicted to the physical, Lewis loves sword fighting. Lewis loves archery. Lewis loves hand-to-hand combat. But most of all, Lewis loves Lewis.
Ha! 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 Ah! Visigoths!
Well done, brother.
Well done. That was magnificent. Did you know this arm slew 20 Phrygians last year? And it's going to slay even more Visigoths.
You mean you're going to war against the Visigoths?
Uh-huh. That's the next one. It's going to be a glorious campaign. And those Visigoth women. I don't mean to shock your bookish sensibilities.
I'm only shocked you're interested in women now.
Enter Fastrada, Pippin's stepmother. Devious, crafty, cunning, untrustworthy. But a warm and wonderful mother, dedicated to gaining the throne for her darling son, Louis.
Louis, look what Mommy has for you. Surprise!
Oh, thank you, Mother. Look at this. Isn't it a beauty?
It really is beautiful.
Welcome home, Pippin. My darling.
Can you imagine how I'll shine in the sun?
Oh, darling, you look beautiful. Doesn't he look beautiful, Charles? Pippin, stand up straight. Didn't they teach you posture at Padua?
I failed posture.
Notice how Louis stands.
Oh, yes, he's a real straight stander. No doubt about that.
Look how I shine. Ha, Visigoths!
We're so proud of Louis, aren't we, dear? Oh, my darling, before I forget, the royal treasurer has informed me that I've overdrawn on my allowance account again.
You're overdrawn again?
Oh, my lord, don't be angry with me. You know how confused I get about money. After all, I'm just an ordinary housewife and mother, just like all you ordinary housewives and mothers out there.
Sometimes I wonder if the fornicating I'm getting is really worth the fornicating I'm getting. Well, son, now we can have our talk. How have things been going with you?
Well, not very well. Father, there are a lot of things I have to talk to you about.
Welcome home, son, welcome home. I'm so glad to see there's nothing wrong. Welcome home, son, glad you're home. Will you be staying long?
That's what I wanted to talk to you about.
Welcome home, son, welcome home. Well, I've got to go, it's almost noon.
But Father!
Welcome home, son, glad you're home. We'll talk again soon. Keep busy while you're here, Pippin. Why don't you take that horse and falcon I gave you and go hunting?
I will, sir. A good idea, sir.
Oh, Pippin?
Yes, sir.
One more thought I would impart is, I may blush, but I'll be frank.
Do, sir.
Home is where the heart is.
Thank you, sir. The preparations for the Visigoth campaign were reaching a peak. Marksmen tested themselves against the butts.
This is gonna look like.
Swordsmen tested themselves against each other.
Oops. My bad.
The panoply of war was being assembled. The sights and sounds of glory were in the air.
Glory!
And what am I doing? Nothing.
Your sword, sir. Oh, excuse me, I thought you were a warrior. My mistake.
No, wait. I'll keep it.
But you're not one of us.
I'm Prince Pippin.
Who?
Prince Pippin. And one day I will be king.
Yeah, right. And one day I'll know what I'm doing.
I think I'm going to talk to my father now. Father!
Hey,
Fa-
Chuck.
Father!
Yeah, bro.
Father!
We went to high school together.
No!
So, you know,
Father!
kind of need some money.
Hey!
The royal court of Charles the Great.
Emperor of the Holy Roman Empire.
And a giant in the bedroom.
And a giant in the bedroom.
Is prepared to hear petitions.
O great leader, blessed by God, sent to us from heaven to protect us from the infidel,
What is it?
I beseech you to reduce my levy of footslaughter's cattle and wheat. Due to famine.
Denied. Next.
But sire, my fields are barren, my cattle are dying.
Denied. Next.
But sire, that is unjust and tyrannical.
Take this man away and hang him! Next.
O great leader, blessed by God, sent to us from heaven.
Not all this bullshit again. Everyone out! Out! Council is dismissed!
But, wait, Father!
Yes?
I know what I want to do now.
Good, good.
I want to be a soldier.
What?
Oh, that's right. I want to join you in your campaign against the Visigoths.
Denied.
But that's not fair. You're taking Lewis.
Lewis is the ideal soldier. Strong and stupid. You, on the other hand, are educated.
But I'm going to be king one day. And fighting wars is an important part of being king, isn't it?
Fighting wars is the most important part of being king. The Pope and I, we've dedicated our entire lives to bringing Christianity to the entire world. Even if it means we have to kill every non-believer to do it.
See, that's what I'm talking about. You're dedicated to something, and I just want to be dedicated to something too, with all my heart and soul. And whatever it is, I want to do it to the best of my ability, or else my life won't have any meaning at all.
Oh, you want your life to have meaning, do you?
Yes, I do.
That's very ambitious of you, Pippin. Denied.
Goodbye, Father.
Oh, wait. Pippin, where are you going?
I am going to find myself another war.
Pippin. Pippin, you're determined to do this, aren't you?
Absolutely.
Very well. Grab yourself a decent sword and come along.
I'm a soldier. Finally, a chance to do something important with my life. A chance to use my sword, my arm, maybe even my blood.
Don't cut yourself, kid.
Yeah! Visigoths!
Gentlemen, the war room.
Map. Well, gentlemen, it's been a long and hard march. And this is where we are. Here. And tomorrow we go against the Visigoths!
We're gonna kick them. We're gonna stab them and slice them. Yeah!
Tomorrow.
Tomorrow.
Now the main challenge in tomorrow's battle is the terrain. I want you to look at this map, I want you to study it, and I want you to remember it.
But, Father, why don't we just go out there and kill at will?
You spoke, Pippin?
Well, if we're stronger and smarter and have God on our side, why don't we just go out there and slaughter them?
Because war is a science.
That takes half the fun out of it right there.
There's plenty of fun when you win. War is a science with rules to be applied, which good soldiers appreciate, recall and recapitulate before they go to decimate the other side. Now plan tomorrow's skirmish. The army of the enemy is stationed on the hill, so we've got to get them down here, and this is how we will. Our men in the ravine, that's the area in green, will move across the valley where they plainly can be seen, and the enemy in blue will undoubtedly pursue, for that's what you depend upon an enemy to do. And then, and gentlemen,
and then the men go marching out into the fray, conquering the enemy and carrying the day. Hark, the blood is pounding in our ears. Jubilations, we can hear a grateful nation's cheers.
Pippin, don't interrupt.
I'm sorry, Father, I won't let it happen again.
Where was I? Ah, yes. War is the science, a breeding ground for brains. And though I cannot write my name, the men whose pens have brought them fame write endless paragraphs explaining my campaign. Now when the foe see our soldiers marching through the lead, they will mount a charge of me just at the point I label B. And their bowmen on the hill, in yellow on the map, will leave their post to join the rest and fall into a trap. And will cut off reinforcements and retreat of any kind, carrying principles of enfilade and defilade in mind. And gentlemen, and
then the men go marching out into the fray, conquering the enemy and carrying the day. Hark, the blood is pounding in our ears. Jubilations, we can hear a grateful nation.
Pippin! In conclusion, gentlemen, now listen to me closely, I'll endeavor to explain what separates a charlatan from a Charlemagne. A rule confessed by generals, illustrious and various, so pompous as a Pompey, or daring as a Darius, a simple rule that every great man learns by heart. It's smarter to be lucky than it's lucky to be smart. And if the fates feel frivolous, and all our plans they smother, well, suppose this war does shrivel us, there'll always be another. And gentlemen, and then. Now, Pippin, now. And then the men go marching out into the fray, conquering the enemy and carrying the day. Hark, the blood is pounding in our ears. Jubilations, we can hear a grateful nation. Cheers! Stand about face. Right, left, right. March. Lewis, Pippin. Pippin, I find your attitude disturbing.
I'm sorry, Father, it's just all that talk about enfilade and defilade.
The Visigoth king is talking about enfilade and defilade too. That's just the way it's done. Now, I'd like to spend the night before battle praying, and I'd like my 2 sons to join me. Oh God, we who fight in your name, in the name of your Son, ask for victory in combat tomorrow. Give us the strength to butcher the infidels so that the righteous may flourish upon the face of the earth.
Father, is the Visigoth king praying for victory too?
Why, yes, old King Alec is one of the best prayers in the business. Lewis, Pippin, it's time.
You're going to be very proud of me, Father.
I will try not to disgrace you, sir.
Very well.
Battles barbarous and bloody.
We won!
We won.
Another victory for God and me!
I killed at least 25 of them myself, Father.
Yes, you and Pippin both did very well. Now rape and sack.
What?
Yeah, you didn't know that? We also have to sing. That part's absolutely essential. Fall to, men. Eat, drink, rape. Give thanks to God for this victory.
Out into the fray, conquering the enemy and carrying the day. Hark, the blood is pounding in our ears. Jubilation, we can hear a grateful nation.
Dear Pippin, let me give you a hand. Guys, I just told Pippin I'd give him a hand.
Well, I guess it's a little late to wonder who this man was.
It is a little late, but as long as you're interested,
I was a common man.
a Visigoth, but a good man. A
Very good man.
You're also a very lucky man. You've had the privilege of dying for your king.
Words fail me.
You know, dying in a battle like this, you'll probably go straight to Valhalla, or wherever you infidels go.
Yes, the king has assured us personally that we will get 72 virgins. But this waiting around's got me a little edgy.
Let me guess, this wasn't your first battle, was it?
No, my third.
Well, then let me ask you a question. How does this one compare with your other two?
One battle is pretty much like another, unless you get killed.
I was afraid you'd say that.
Where are you? We're celebrating!
I hope you get to Valhalla.
Hope you get to heaven.
Oh, I will.
Pippin, this is embarrassing. A victory celebration, my own son's not even joining in.
Sorry, Father. I guess you'll have to get used to victory celebrations without me. I thought there'd be more plumes. Rivers belong where they can ramble. Eagles belong where they can fly. I've got to be where my spirit can run free. Gotta find my corner of the sky.
Well, I'll sing you the story of a sorrowful lad. He had everything he wanted, didn't want what he had. He had wealth and pelf and fame and name and all of that noise, but he didn't have none of those simple joys. His life seemed purposeless and flat. Aren't you glad you don't feel like that? So he ran from all the deeds he'd done. He ran from things he'd just begun. He ran from himself, which is mighty far to run, out into the country where he played as a boy. For he knew he had to find him some simple joy. He wanted someplace warm and green. We all could use a change of scene. Sweet summer evenings, hot wine and bread, sharing your supper, sharing your bed. the dead. Sweet summer evenings, so full of sound. Gaining a lover, gaining a pound. Simple joys have a simple voice that says, take a look around. And wouldn't you rather be a left-handed flea or a crab on a slab at the bottom of the sea? A newt on the root of a banyan tree, or a man who never learns how to be free, not till he's underground. Enter Bertha, Pippin's grandmother, warm, strong,
Still attractive.
still attractive. Charlemagne's mother, exiled from court due to a personality conflict with her daughter-in-law, Fastrada. Now living in the country where she enjoys those sweet summer evenings, sapphire skies, feasting her belly, feasting her eyes. Simple joys have a simple voice that says time is living's prize. And wouldn't you rather be a left-handed flea or a crab on a slab at the bottom of the sea? A newt on the root of a banyan tree than a man who how to be free, not till the day, not till the day, not till the day, not till the day he dies. Na 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 na. Na 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 na. Na 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 na.
Bertha.
Ah, shit. I hate needlepoint.
Bertha.
Yeah, who is it?
It's me, Pippin.
Pippin. Pippin. Pippin! Oh, Pippin, I can't believe it. Oh, how good it feels to hold you in my arms, like when you... Well, you're not Pippin. Stand up, stand up. The pleasure was all yours. Pippin! Oh, Pippin, I can't believe it. Oh, how good it feels to hold you in my arms. To hold you like when you were a little boy. Remember, Pippin?
Well, of course I remember, Grandma. That's why I came here.
Oh, Pippin, you look terrible. You need some fresh air, some good food, some frolicking.
Grandma, you haven't changed a bit.
Oh, but you have, Pippin. Now, something's the matter. What have you been doing with your life?
Well, I went to war, Grandma.
Oh, no wonder you look so terrible. Men and their wars. Sometimes I think they start raising flags when they can't get anything else up. But really, Pippin, what's the matter?
Well, Grandma, my life is going by, and I need to start doing something meaningful, or else I'll feel empty and vacant.
Empty and vacant? Oh, Pippin, you listen to me. I'm going to tell you something very wise. Don't take life so seriously. Just take things as they come along. Don't do too much planning, and don't do too much thinking. How's that for wisdom?
Well, frankly, Grandma, I expected a little bit more from you than that.
Oh, well, it'll sound better with music. Hit it! When you are as old as I, my dear, and I hope that you never are, you will woefully wonder why, my dear, through your cataracts and catarrh, you could squander away or sequester a drop of a precious year. For when your best days are yester, the rest are twice as dear. What good is a field on a fine summer night if you sit all alone with the weeds? Or a succulent pear if with each juicy bite spit out your teeth with the seeds. Before it's too late, one thing to be sure of, mate. There's nothing to be sure of. Oh, it's time to start living. Time to take a little from the world we're given. Time to take time, for spring will turn into fall. In just no time at all.
But Grandma, it's time that I'm worried about.
Ah, Pippin, you sit down. You sit down. I've got 3 more courses to do. But you can join in if you want. And that goes for all of you out there too. But just the courses. The verses are all mine. I've never wondered if I was afraid when there was a challenge to take. And I never thought about how much I weighed when there was still one piece of cake. Maybe it's meant the hours I spent feeling broken and bent and unwell. But there's still no cure, so heaven sent has a chance to raise some hell. Everybody,
Oh, it's time to start living. Time to take a lift from the world we're given.
time to take time for spring will turn to fall.
In just no time at all.
First, sages tweet that age is sweet, good deeds and good work, morals. But what could make you feel more obsolete? Being noted for your morals. A young man who is handsome and strong, someone who's stalwart and steady. Give me a knife that's romantically long, then give me a month to get ready. Now I could wait some aging away and wait to play in some cranny, but it's hard to believe I'm being led astray by a man who calls me Granny. One more time, and this time let's hear it from everybody. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Oh, it's time to start living. Time to take a lift from the world we're given. Time to take time for spring will turn to fall.
In just no time at all. Come on, everyone. You should know the words by now.
Oh, it's time to start living. Time to take a lift from the world we're given. Time to take time for spring will turn to fall. In just no time at all.
So when the drearies do attack and the siege of the sands begins, I throw these regal shoulders back and lift these noble chins. Here is a secret I never have told. Maybe you'll understand why. I believe if I refuse to grow old, I can stay young till I die. Now I've known the years of 60s and years, I've had troubles and tears by the score. But the only thing I trade up for is 67 more. Oh, stop. I'll take this one by myself. Oh, it's time to keep living, time to keep taking from the world I'm given. Pippin, you are my time, so I'll throw off my shawl. You are my time, so I'll throw off my shawl. And watching your flings be flung all over makes me feel young all over in just no time at all. Remember that, Pippin?
She is absolutely right. I need to start living and stop worrying. I need to enjoy all the simple things in life. The fresh air, the cool, clean water, the fresh fruit off the... Oh, yes. And women.
Sex presented pastorally.
My days are brighter than morning air. Evergreen pine and iron blue. But all my days are twice as perfect if I could share my not days with you. Excuse me. My nights are warmer than fire coals, incense and stars and smoke bamboo. But nights were warm beyond compare if I could share my nights with you. To dance in my dreams, to shine when I need the sun with you. But I will need no memories there if I could share my life with you. That's enough. Leave me alone.
Boy, when you frolic, you really frolic, don't you? Well, how do you feel now?
I feel empty and vacant. There's got to be something worthwhile I can do with my life.
Relax. You just started. There are so many things you could still try.
Like what?
Like taking a look at this.
Good morning, peasants revolt, king slays thousands.
Look at this.
This is just in. Peasants protesting a rise in taxes were slaughtered yesterday by Charlemagne's soldiers. The king warned that any further dissent would be treated in the same manner.
Oh, I would never believe that. My father would never kill anyone just for protesting. This can't be true.
Now, would a reporter ever say anything that wasn't true? I mean, come on. Look at this.
Welcome back to Fox News. Now more on this developing story. Third massacre to bring new laws to the crown. All political activity to be henceforth rigidly controlled.
But my father can't just tell people how to think.
Why not? He's the king.
I don't care. People have the right to speak out freely.
That's the truth.
Well, something's got to be done about it.
You know, you are absolutely right.
I finally see what my father really is. He forces people to fight and die over land that doesn't even belong to them.
That's right.
I think it's time for a change.
It is time for a change.
We've got to dedicate ourselves to a better world for all people. Peace and justice must be restored to this great land. We need a leader with the courage and the wisdom to sweep out the old order and create a better world for all people. Down with Charles, up with me.
King Pippin!
Yeah. Terrible. A son speaking against his very own father that way? I'd rather be drawn and quartered than to think I was in any way responsible for what happened next. Word had come to me that Pippin was holding secret meetings of a treasonous nature. In fear of my beloved husband's life, I brought Pippin's activities to his attention. Pippin is disloyal to you, my lord.
Every son is disloyal to their father at one time or another, my lady.
But Louis loves you, my lord.
Louis is an asshole, my lady.
Despite these rejections, I took it upon my tiny shoulders the task of effecting a rapprochement between two men for whom I felt deeply. Back in my younger days, if things were going wrong, I might sulk, I might pout. Now I know if I just pitch in and do what's right, things will always work out. And if we all could spread a little sunshine, all could light a little fire, we all would be a little closer to our heart's desire.
Mama, if Pippin kills father...
You'll be next line for the throne, darling.
But if father discovers Pippin's plan and executes him...
You'll be next in line for the throne, darling.
Mama, no matter what happens, I'll move up.
Yes, darling.
Groovy.
Lord knows we've seen enough troubles already. We've had our fill of gray skies. So put down the vinegar, pick up the honey jar. You'll catch many more flies. And if we all could spread a little sunshine, all could think before we strike, we all would be a little closer to the world we'd like. My lord,
Yes, my lady?
will you be praying at Arles next month?
No, I don't think so.
Oh, but my lord, you always feel so much better after your yearly prayer.
I do, don't I?
I sought out Pippin. Your father loves you, Pippin.
Freedom and dignity for all men is more important than the love between one father and one son.
Still, your name will be on his lips when he prays at Arles next month, alone.
He prays at Arles next month, alone.
Alone and unguarded.
Alone and unguarded. What date?
The 15th.
What time?
When the cock crows. Oh, Pippin, I beg you to bring this estrangement to an end.
I intend to.
Shall I tell your father of this resolve?
No, let it be a surprise.
A surprise. I love surprises. Your intentions make me very happy, Pippin.
Thank you, Fastrada. You've been a great help to me.
What sweeter words could a mother hear? I know the parables told in the holy book I keep close on my shelf. God's wisdom teaches me when I help others, I'm really helping myself. And if we all could spread a little sunshine, all could lend a helping hand, we all would be a little closer occurred to me that Pippin might be planning to harm my Charles. I therefore decided to warn him.
Well, I'm off to Arles to pray.
Goodbye, my lord.
Goodbye, my lady.
Oh my! In the hustle and bustle of my lord's departure, I completely forgot to warn him. My, what a busy day. Events move so swiftly, it's hard for a simple woman like me to keep up. But I hope that one day, soon, I can say what every mother wants to say. My son, the king. And if we all could spread a little sunshine, all could lend a helping hand, we all would be a little closer. To the promised land. Do 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 do. After all, I'm just an ordinary housewife and mother, just like all you ordinary housewives and mothers out there. To the promised land.
The chapel at Arles.
It's all right, Father. You may come in.
I'm sorry to disturb you, my son.
You know who I am?
Of course, my son.
You want something from me, perhaps? A favor or an advancement?
No,
Then what do you want?
I'm here to be with you for a moment. To touch you, to look into your eyes.
And what do you see?
2 eyes, a little cloudy with age, a sunset,
What else?
the death of thousands, terror and bloodshed.
You see that in my eyes?
Do you deny it?
Deny it? I'm proud of it. I brought order out of chaos. If terror and bloodshed got in my way, so be it.
Those are words from the past. Time has passed you by, my son.
And your time has come, my son?
Yes, Father.
It's easy for where you stand to judge the things that I've done. But when I marched, the dust from the road is in my nose. And when I fought, the blood of the enemy was in my eyes. I sank in the mud on the shores of the Volga. I drowned 2 legions in the Vistula. Birds, eagles, ospreys, even vultures had a better view. From the heights, things are very clear. Birds float on the wind, but by God, I blew my breath across a continent and shaped an empire with it.
Bravo, Charles. That was beautiful.
Oh, you liked it?
Oh, I loved it. They did too.
Thank you so much.
Very welcome.
So you think you could do better than I?
Yes, I do. I have to.
Very well. There's only one thing you can do.
Oh, that's okay, sir. I brought my own.
Then use it, or lead me to my prayers.
What do you pray for, Father?
Strength, and may God give you the same.
Thank you, Father. Why won't my hand stop shaking when all the earth is still, when ancient ghosts are waking? So many steps need taking, so many plans need making. I think I will. I think I will. Morning glow starts to glimmer when you know winds of change are set to blow and sweep this whole land through. glow, fill the earth. Come and shine for all your worth. We'll be present at the birth of old faith looking new. Morning glow is long past due. Oh, morning glow, I'd like to help you grow. We should have started long ago. So, morning glow, fill the earth, come and shine. Tomorrow's song, never knew we could be so strong, but now it's very clear. Morning glow is almost here. Morning glow, by your light, we can make the new day bright, and the phantoms of the night will fade into the past. Morning glow is here at last.
All hail King Pippin.
All hail the king. King?
Pippin!
Oh, hey, Pippin! You know, we went to high school together, and I don't know,
King Pippin, Emperor of the Holy Roman Empire, is prepared to hear petitions.
Come forward. You will all be dealt with fairly. My invitation extends to high and low alike.
Sire, I'm a poor man.
You may stand. In fact, you may all stand.
Thank God. Thank you for killing me. I mean,
Sire, I'm a poor man. A peasant. I own not 1 millimeter of land on which I've worked so hard all of my life. Is that fair?
No, that's completely unfair. But I tell you what I will do about it. From here on in, I decree that all peasants shall own the land they cultivate.
King Pippin the Just.
Sire, now that you've given our land to the peasants, we nobles have no source of income. Therefore, we can no longer pay taxes.
Well, then I abolish taxes.
King Pippin the Generous.
But sire, without taxes, there'll be no money to fund an army.
Oh, that's okay. I don't need an army. That's it. No more army, no more taxes.
King Pippin the Peaceful.
Sire, it is my duty to inform you that the infidel Hun has attacked in the east.
Oh.
He has destroyed 3 villages, raped hundreds of women, tortured and murdered thousands of your royal subjects.
Damn it, not again.
Can he do that?
He has, but he will withdraw on one condition.
See, that's very reasonable. I'm sure I can make one small concession. What's the condition?
He demands your reproductive organs and a pike staff.
Oh. Well, in that case, I demand that you go out and destroy the infidel.
But, sire, I have no more men to wage a campaign. I have no money for supplies. I have no army. Ouch.
Good point. Nobles,
Yes, sire.
remember that decree I made a while ago about land and taxes? That's off.
You mean you want me to pay taxes and raise an army?
That's right.
But sire, without land, I have neither money nor power over the peasants.
Oh, that's right. Peasants,
Yes, sire?
I hereby suspend land reform.
Suspend land reform. You mean give it back?
That's right. Give it back.
Up thine, sire!
Take that man away and hang him.
Oh, not again. I can do it myself.
No, wait. Don't hang him. Just let me think for a minute, please.
Darling, you're a born ruler. Nothing's changed since your father's left. Now, about my royal allowance. Denied!
King Pippin, the unpopular.
Get out of my chapel. I want to pray.
Get out my chapel.
Pray. You're the king. What in the world would you pray for?
Strength.
Oh, strength. Well, would you like anything else with that strength while you're at it?
Yes. I'd like to give my father his job back.
You want that, do you? Well, you want it, you got it.
I'm sorry, Father.
It's all right. Just don't let it happen again.
Well, damn it! There has to be something worthwhile I can do with my life. Nothing ever turns out the way I thought it would. I'm getting old. Very old. And I still haven't done anything worthwhile with my life.
Well, then maybe it's time.
Time?
For the finale!
Think about your life, Pippin.
What is this? What's going on?
Think about the dreams you planned.
The finale, Pippin.
Think about the moments that so close at hand.
Yes, think. I need to think.
Wait, Pippin, it's the finale!
I have to think!
Pippin!
Wait, you dumbass!
Pippin! Not now, you idiot! Get out.
What are you doing? There are people right there.
He's just not ready yet. This is going to take a little longer than we anticipated. You better get Catherine ready. We're going to need her. But don't you worry. We won't disappoint you. We never disappoint. I promised you a climax justly famous of the civilized world, and you're going to get it! Just for you, we've got miracle plays to play as we go along. Trust me.
Gotta find my corner. Gotta find my corner. Gotta find my... I give up.
There you are. How's it going? Anything you need? Whatever you like.
I'd like a little peace and quiet if you don't mind.
Look, Pippin, you may not believe this, but things are going exactly according to plan.
They are.
Of course they are. You look frenzied. You look frazzled. Peaked as any owl. Flushed and rushed and razzle-dazzled. Dry your lips. Damp your scalp. Now I can see your inner ruts in disarray, and I'm not one to bargain, but in fact, I must say, if you take it easy, trust a while, don't look blue, don't look back, you'll pull through in just a while, 'cause you're on the right track.
On the right track.
Take it easy.
On the right track. On the
Take it easy.
right track. On the right track.
Why be worried?
Flustered.
Keep those.
Hopes aloft.
Keep cool as
Trying hard.
stepping close.
There's no trick to staying sensible, despite each cul-de-sac, 'cause each step's indispensable when you're on the right track.
Take it easy.
On the right track. On the right track. On the right track.
Pippin jumped back into life with his usual zest. He tried art, the creative life. And you know something? He wasn't too bad. But what he discovered was,
You gotta be dead to find out if you're any good.
then he dedicated his life to the church. But what he found out was,
The church isn't saving souls, it's investing in real estate.
Manny, when things get dank, we'll feel their grip. So we say, drink while spirits high, pulses low.
But what I've left behind looks trifling. What's ahead looks black. Am I doomed to spend my life lingering on?
Lingering on.
Just lingering on.
Lingering on the ride.
I'll never find it! Never, never, never! Oh, shit!
Easy. You're on the right track.
Enter Catherine. Where is she?
Sorry! I couldn't get my eyelash on.
It's all right. We'll just try it again.
Enter Catherine. A lovely young widow with a large estate.
When I first saw Pippin, he was lying on the side of the road like a discarded rag. I could have passed him by. Perhaps I should have passed him by. But there was something about his foot. Yes, it was the arch of his foot that caught my eye. There he was. He didn't know where he was. And he looked so lost and exhausted, you'd almost swear he was dead. So I said, pick him up, put him to bed, see that he's bathed and clothed and fed. After all, how could I foretell he'd clean up oh so very well? Imagine my surprise when I raised my eyes, and there he was. The man had obviously lost his will to live, so the first thing I had to do was to get him interested in something that would restore his faith in life. Something like me. Well, I'm sure there are many things you'd like to know about me, aren't there?
No.
Good. My name is Catherine. I'm a widow. I have a son. I own this estate. I'm your average, ordinary kind of woman. Practical as salt, modest to a fault. Others as nice you meet often, I know, at least once or twice every lifetime or so. I'm your everyday, customary kind of woman, confident and sweet, making life a treat. Others as nice you meet often, I know, at least once or twice every lifetime or so. Telling you this may seem sudden and strange. It may not interest you much at all right now, but things change. Things change. Still, I'll understand if I'm not your kind of woman. Anyone can make one terrible mistake, and I've no special glamour, no beat I can twirl, for I'm just a plain, everyday commonplace, come what may, average, ordinary, wonderful God, what a challenge. I was determined to somehow pierce that dedicated apathy from him. Now, I've always found that no man, no matter what his condition, can resist the fun and energy of a growing boy. So, I sent my son Theo to him.
Enter Theo, a lovable boy with a lovable duck.
Pippin! Pippin! Pippin? Pippin? Pippin?
What?
Say hello to my duck!
How do you do?
Guess his name.
Augustus.
Wrong. His name's Otto. You're not very smart.
I'm smart enough to know that a duck belongs in a pond and not my bed.
Bite me!
Obviously hopeless. I had picked him up off the road. I could throw him back out again. Out he goes. I think I'll give him another try. Pippin, you have been lying in this bed for 7 days now. What is the matter with you?
It's nothing you could possibly understand.
Well, try me. Give me a chance.
All right. I have been searching and searching for something meaningful to do with my life. And I've tried everything I can think of, and I haven't even come close. So I feel empty and vacant.
And that's it?
Yes, that's it.
You might think what I did next was a little underhanded. Pippin, let me tell you something about despair. I loved my husband very much. The years we spent together were the happiest years of my life, and one day he was struck by fever. And when his hand went cold in mine, I felt that my life too was over. I took to my bed for 5 days. On the 6th day, I got up. There were things to be done, an estate to run, a boy to raise. Well, look at that. I think he's really moved. This is such a large estate. I'm all alone here and I can't do all this work by myself. Couldn't you please help me?
Hold it. You're supposed to read the line naggingly.
But he touched my hand. They don't usually do that.
I don't care where he puts his hand. You're supposed to read it naggingly.
This is such a large estate. I'm all alone here and I can't do all this work by myself. Couldn't you please help me?
All right. Anything to shut you up.
Well, Pippin was finally out of bed and working, and slowly he became a part of everything. Part of our everyday lives.
How often do we do this?
Every day.
Every day. That's exciting. Did you say something?
No.
I know that look. That's the look of a widow with a son in a large estate and no one to sit at the head of the table.
For a while, Pippin showed little enthusiasm for the work, but as time went by, he showed no enthusiasm at all.
Well, what are you looking at?
Nothing. Oh, Pippin, there is one thing. The roof on the chicken house has sprung a leak. If you could get to it by tomorrow.
Now, wait a minute.
Or the day after tomorrow.
The roof on the chicken house? Patching the roof and pitching the hay is not my idea of a perfect day. When you're extraordinary, you gotta do extraordinary things. I'm not the type who loses sleep over the size of the compost heap. When you're extraordinary, you think about extraordinary things. Oh, I once knew a man who lived each day the same, safe and sane and swell. And when they told me he died, I didn't cry. All I could say was, how could they tell? Oh, looking at life from deep in a rut may give you a view of the sunshine, but it's unnecessary for someone who is very extraordinary like me. If the floorboards are squeaking and the doorboards are leaking and the chimney's in need of repair, if the garden has rambles and the yard is in shambles, well, I'm terribly sorry, but I don't care. I've got to be someone who lives all of his life in superlatives. I'm extraordinary. I gotta do extraordinary things. The fact that I'm special is easy to see, so why doesn't anybody see it but me? I'm extraordinary. I gotta do extraordinary things. Oh, every so often a man has a day he truly can call his. Well, here I am to seize my day. If someone would just tell me when the hell it is. Oh, give me my chance and give me my wings, and don't make me think about everyday things. They're so secondary to someone who is very extraordinary. That's it. I'm leaving. I'm getting out.
And then Theo's duck got sick.
Pippin? Pippin, Otto is sick.
Pippin, it's the first time he's come to you for help.
Could you look at him, please?
Please, Pippin.
Theo, I don't know anything about ducks.
Pippin, try.
Okay, let me have a look at them.
Now say something hopeful.
This is a very sick duck, Theo. I'm sorry, but there's nothing I can do for him. Oh, wait, Theo. There is. Come over here. Kneel down right next to me.
It was like a painting. Man and boy at prayer.
Lord, I know this is going to sound ridiculous, but this boy loves this duck. His breath has ebbed. His pulse is low. His feet are webbed, but even so, you must know that although our tears are poised to burst, we've kept our faith warm through the worst. We've barely run astray or run amok. To prayer we've stuck. Please reward our pluck and save this duck.
They prayed all day. And then, just after sunset, the duck died.
I'm sorry, Theo. Wait, Theo, wait, we can go to the pond and get another duck. Why did the goddamn duck have to die?
And then an interesting thing happened. Theo plunged himself into monumental despair, while Pippin, the prince of despair, dedicated himself to raising the boy's spirits.
Theo! Hey, Theo! Me and the other guys are going to pitch some hay. We could use another good man. Another time, maybe.
When one thing failed, he tried another, and with amazing persistence, yet again.
Theo! Theo! Look what I've got for you this time. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Look!
That's not a duck, dumbass.
Did I say it was a duck? Yeah, you were a flop.
Well, most men would have given up, but with amazing perseverance, he tried yet another way.
Theo, look what I got for you this time. You try. I'm sorry.
I'm sorry.
No, it was my fault.
It was my fault. It's been a long time for me.
No, I just forgot. You know, I think it'll be better
Next time.
next time.
Listen, I think we're just gonna skip this part of the show. I mean, nothing much really happens. A little bit of this, a little bit of that, a whole lot of that. Whew. But the seasons changed, as they always do, and the days were filled with commonplace things. Seeds to be sown, fences to be mended, and of course, a love song to be sung.
Sitting on the floor and talking till dawn.
Candles and confidences.
Trading old beliefs and humming old songs.
Lowering old fences.
Singing a love song. La 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 la. Love song. La 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 la. Private little jokes and silly pet names.
Lavender soap and lotions.
All of the cliches and all of the games.
And all of the strange emotions.
Singing a love song. La 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 la. Love song. La 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 la. They say the whole is greater than the sum of the parts it's made of. But if that's true of anything, it's true of love. 'Cause how do you define a look or a touch?
How do you weigh a feeling?
Taken by themselves, now they don't mean much.
Together they send you reeling
Into a love song. La 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 la. Love song. La 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 la. La 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 la.
Close your eyes.
Why?
Because we've got a surprise for you. Now, no peeking.
I usually don't like surprises.
Well, you'll like this one.
Can I open my eyes, please?
Yes. Now you can. Quince pudding flambe. My favorite. I haven't made it for such a long time, but I thought for this special occasion.
What special occasion?
Well, 1 year ago today, you arrived here. And so we thought we'd celebrate with a little party. So I made you this, and Theo made you a new flute. Here.
Theo, this is beautiful. Thank you. I don't know what to say.
Well, let me say something then. In the year that you've been with us, a lot of water has flowed under the dam.
Over the dam. Water flows over the dam. Not under.
I'm sorry, I seem to be a bit confused.
Oh, I can see that. Try sticking to the part, huh?
I will. In the year that you've been with us, a lot of water has flowed over the dam. And you've come to mean a great deal to us. To me, to Theo, to our very ordinary lives, and, well, just think of the good years ahead of us. Well, isn't anybody going to eat my pudding?
I am.
I've got to get out of here.
Pippin, what's the matter?
I can't stay here.
I don't understand.
I gotta go.
Why?
Because this isn't enough. Life is more than leaking roofs and ducks that die and flaming quince pudding.
Are you sure?
Yes. And I'm not going to be stuck here doing the same damn thing every day.
And night?
Don't you see? There has to be more than this. There has to be.
What if there isn't any more?
I know there is.
I loved my husband very much. The years we spent together were the happiest years of my life, and one day he was struck by fever and...
They can ramble.
What's my line? I can't remember my next line.
Eagles belong where they can fly.
When his hand went cold in mine, I felt that my life too was over.
Where my spirit
I
can
took the
run
greatest
free.
despair. I took to my bed for 5
Gotta
days.
find my
The sixth day,
corner.
I got up. There were things to be done, an estate to run, a boy to raise. Could you hold the light for a minute, please? Thank you. I guess I'll miss the man. Explain it if you can. His face was far from far.
What are you doing?
But still I'll miss his face and wonder if he's missing one.
You don't have a song here.
I do now. Some days he wouldn't say a single word all day. Some nights he'd scowl and curse. But there were other days when he was really even worse.
I really don't think you should sing anymore.
Some men are heroes, some men outshine the sun. Some men are simple good men. This man wasn't one, and I won't miss his moods, his gloomy solitudes, his blunt, abrasive style. But please don't get me wrong, he was the best to come along in a long, long while. And the arch of his foot was really in a class by itself.
Well, Pippin, I suppose you finally realized what we all knew from the beginning.
What's that?
That your search for meaning and fulfillment was doomed from the start.
Nothing ever turns out the way you think it's going to.
It's all flawed in one way or another.
Isn't that true?
Nothing has ever been completely fulfilling now, has it, Pippin? Has it?
No. I guess there's nothing.
Wait! There is something.
Really? What?
The only completely perfect act left in our repertoire. The finale.
Great! Try not to mess this up.
Now?
Now.
Wait.
What
What are you doing?
Wait, no.
Ta-da!
That was the finale. But that was just a trick.
When he does it, it's just a trick. But when you do it, it'll be for real.
When I do it. You mean you want me to... Wait a minute.
Pippin, you will step into that flame.
Become part of the flame. Be engulfed by the flame.
Become flame itself.
And for one glorious moment shine with unequaled brilliance.
And be a synthesis of both life and death.
And life again.
Ladies and gentlemen, presenting the great Pippin in our grand finale, justly famous throughout the civilized world.
Stop it! Look, if this finale is so spectacular, why doesn't one of you do it?
Look, Pippin, we're just your ordinary run-of-the-mill people. Just your everyday men and women who keep this old world spinning. Hell, we're nothing. But you, Pippin, you are an extraordinary human being with extraordinary aspirations and dreams.
You deserve an extraordinary climax. An unparalleled finale.
It's everything you've been looking for.
Profound meaning.
Complete, utter fulfillment.
Perfection.
Like the sun blazing in the sky.
The sun at its zenith. Think about the sun, Pippin. Think about her golden glance.
How she lights the world up.
Well, now it's your chance.
With the guardians of splendor, inviting you to dance. Pippin, think about the sun.
Pippin, it's time. Come on, Pippin, it's time.
Now! Pippin, it's time.
Look, it's just that if this isn't it, I'm gonna have a tough time trying something else.
Pippin, you lack a certain amount of poise. Think of the glory.
Imagine the simple joy.
The feeling of power.
The radiance, like the glow of morning.
Think of the word of mouth. Think about your life, Pippin.
Days are tame and nights the same.
Now think about the beauty in one perfect flame. And the angels of the morning are calling out your name. Pippin, think about the sun.
Some more light, perhaps.
Let's give this angel some more light. Think about your life, Pippin. Think about the dreams you planned. Think about the moments that so close at hand. When the power and the glory are there at your command. Pippin, think about your life.
giant bird that soars to the sea. And if I'm never tied to anything, I'll never be free.
What the hell are you doing here?
Come on, Pippin, get on with the finale.
The finale!
Howard?
Compromiser!
Compromiser!
I wanted magic shows and miracles, mirages to touch. I wanted such a little thing from life. I wanted so much. We never came close, my love. We nearly came near. It never was there. I think it was here.
All right, you'll see what it's like without us. Take away the set, everything out, move it!
Lights, take them out.
Well, that's not too flattering, is it, Pippin? Costumes, get their costumes. Makeup, let's go, get it off. Well, how do things look to you now, Pippin?
I wanted crimson, gold, and lavender, a shining parade.
A mole, Pippin! Look at that mole on her face. Do you want to spend the rest of your life with a woman with a mole?
But there isn't anything I can have on earth that won't finally fade. When I wanted worlds to paint,
Is this the way you want to live? Is this what you want?
and costumes to wear,
No costumes, no makeup.
I think it was here.
No lights.
'Cause it never was there.
And no magic! Ladies and gentlemen, I apologize for the fact that we are unable to bring you the grand finale that we promised.
It seems our extraordinary young man has elected to compromise his aspirations. But I know there are many of you out there, extraordinary people,
Exceptional
that
people.
would give their ordinary lives for the chance to do one perfect act.
Our
grand finale.
Should you decide to do so, we'll be there for you, waiting.
Why? We're right inside your heads, and we promise you
Sets.
Costumes.
Lights!
magic
And a short but spectacular career.
Won't you join us?
Come on. Come join us.
All right! That's enough. Out. All of you. It's over. Take out the rest of the lights.
Orchestra, pack up your instruments. Come on, let's go. Take your damn hands off that keyboard.
You try singing without music, sweetheart.
I wanted magic shows and miracles, mirages to touch. I wanted such a little thing from life. I wanted so much. We never came close, my love. We nearly came near. It never was there. I think it was here.
I've gotta be where my spirit can run free. Gotta find my corner of the